Welcome to the Real Spill podcast with real people in real time with real stories.
We live at the Real Spill podcast. Who we got here today?
Zay Smith, Aaron Holmes.
All right, man. It's a honor to have y'all here, man. Cause I don't know if y'all know, but y'all celebrities to me in Lexington. Both of y'all is like one of the greatest, two of the greatest athletes we've seen in the century, like basketball and football. So I want to start there. What was the biggest moment in y'all career? Either one of y'all can go first, but I want to know, like, what was that moment when you knew, as a football player, like, nah, I'm a dog for real, and as a basketball player, like, yeah, I'm one of them. What was that moment for y'all?
I would say, like, my first, time playing Thomasville my freshman year, it was a crazy experience. All the fans, me and him, big shots. It was a crazy experience, and I was going crazy, like, in the fourth quarter. And I had a chance to hit the game winner. I missed it, but it was a great game. I feel like that's the greatest game in Lexington history, to be honest. It was a good game, though, for real.
So that surpasses the middle school when you hit that game winner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you was a freshman on varsity, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I remember right before homecoming, my first year, my junior year, ever playing football, and we was playing South Davis, and Noah was like, "Man, I can't play." I was like, "Man, bro, we gonna win." He was like, "Bro, I hope so." 'Cause South ain't This ain't the South Davis, and it's just you finna just run all over. So I'm like, "Man, we gonna win, bro. I got you, bro. Like, yeah, I know you can't play and everything, but we gonna win." So the first two plays, he gave the ball to my brother. Then he said, "Zay, we finna give it to you." He gave it to him. I took it like 25, 30 yards. Then the whole stands was screaming. And I'm just sitting there like, because we haven't won a game in 3 years. And then we won. I'm like, man, bro, that's all that matters. Like, I was just happy, bro. Like, I was happy that we won more than anything. It wasn't even about me scoring a touchdown. It's just everybody was happy and everybody flooded the field. And it's like, bro, it's like we set history again.
So in those moments, was there anything that y'all did pregame? Like, do y'all have any pregame rituals like that y'all have to do before the game? Is it something like Jordan? I don't know if y'all know Jordan. He always wear 2 pairs of shorts. Is it something that y'all did, like y'all do before the game?
I ain't gonna lie, I just put in my headphones and just vibe and just think about all the bad stuff that happened. Stuff made me mad, so I just go out there going crazy for real.
Yeah, I'm always the type to pray before the games. The team and by myself.
So I'm gonna tell y'all on the Real Spill podcast, we always try to find stories that people might never heard about. So let me tell y'all about Zay, right? So every game I would bring him this big jug of water, right? And I told him, if y'all ever seen Space Jam, the secret stuff. So I would fill up this jug with this Powerade water, right? And I would tell him, I'm like, man, you gotta stay hydrated. Every time I brought him that water, he rushed for like 200 yards. He had 2 or 3 touchdowns. And one day, I forgot to bring him the water. He was so mad. He was like, man, I need it. I need it. So that's a story that I want to share with y'all. Like, man, everybody got that one thing. Is like, man, if I don't have this, it's gonna throw my game off. But moving on, is there something that y'all ever heard about yourself that y'all want to clear up? Like, I can't believe y'all think that of me.
Yeah. A lot of people, when I was in school, everybody thought, but it was a reputation my brothers got. So they just be feeling like, oh, Zay like that too. Like when I first came to the school, I ain't gonna say no names, but a teacher was like, man, I'm saying the name, I ain't with none of that. And Small was like, as soon as I walked into school, we don't do this down here. I'm like, ma'am, like, I don't even know you. Like, I'm good. Like, she was like, nah, cause your brother, da da da. I'm like, man, Miss Smalls, I'm like, I'm good. So then once I started doing what I had to do, going to class, get good grades and stuff, people was just shocked, like, dang, I thought he was a bad person. Then it turned from that to, oh, he think he better than everybody, he cocky, but come from my type of lifestyle, it's not about being cocky. I just had the chance to prove myself. When I was younger, didn't nobody believe. So then I started making people believe. So then it go to, oh, he being cocky or he just dead. Like, you don't understand. Like, bro, my only support for real during football season was coach. So I ain't got no choice but to be like this. Like, I'm making statements in so many ways. It's not about me rushing for 4 or 5 touchdowns. It's just like, bro, you can do anything you put your mind to, bro. Even when it come down to, I never had a dream to play football or run track. And people come up to me like, bro, why didn't you go to school for this? Why you ain't go to school for that? Bro, that wasn't my dream, bro. I'm just trying to work. And whatever comes, comes.
About you, man?
I don't really got anything. Yeah.
You know, it's like
He good.
you don't even pay no attention. Like if they think it don't even matter. So I want to know because I went to Central Davidson. Like I didn't get the chance to play high school sports at Lexington. I left in the 6th grade. So I want to know from y'all experience, what is something that you love about playing at Lexington, and what's something that you wish you would change?
I love like, what?
This the real spill, so I want you to be openly honest. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
I just don't like sometimes like the favoritism. Like, you know this person and this person I respect everybody, but that don't mean because I respect you, you just finna talk to me any type of way. On or off the field, like bro, I'm good, I'm coachable all day long. You can say what you want, but you not finna do this with me and then with this athlete, you gonna treat him nice because you just feel like, even if he get mad tonight, who cares? You being a coach. We not finna be nice to him because he gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna just run all over him because he ain't gonna say nothing bad. And not just that, and I feel like it Lexington with me because I came from High Point, so I ain't really care about sports or nothing. I was just there. So when I came down, I just didn't like the fact it was like a disease of losing there. Like they're okay with it. They'll lose and be okay. Smiling on the bus. You be like, bro, we just got blew out. You okay with this? It was a disease. So when we start taking the medicine for it and we start winning, then when we lose again, it's like, it's still the same. Like, dang, we lost. Well, we back losing. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta take that loss and just, after that, you gotta grind, go hard. Not come to practice the next day or get suspended or go to ISS. It's like, Lexington as a whole, we could be good, but some people want to make it, some others don't. It's like some of us playing football, like, okay, we just gonna play. Some of them playing basketball, like, I'm gonna shoot 33s, miss 20 of them, but I got my stats, but we lost the game. It's pointless. I don't care if I had 100 touchdowns. If we lose, the whole thing about playing is to win. We cannot get a ring with me having 200 touchdowns and still lose the game. I want to get a state championship. I don't care about me. It's about all of us because my stats, somebody can come break them. You can't just come take a championship away from me. Like, it's history that you can never take away.
So you feel like the culture has a loser mentality? That what you feel like? You feel like?
I feel like, and I'm not going, and I always clear this up with people. I don't always blame it on the coaches. I blame it on the athletes too, because they can't force you to come to practice. They can't force your parents to get on to you about not coming to practice. They can't force you to go make good grades. If you want to make good grades, there's certain things that you just don't have to get told. That's why I took it so personal with me, because I never missed a practice since I played football. I never missed a weightlifting. I never cussed you out on the field if you told me something. I never took nothing. I took everything serious when it came down to me playing. So when it came down to them moments of me playing or whatever, I'm like, come on, bro, like, you giving him this and he missed. And I don't even be trying to throw people underneath the bus, but it's like, bro, I work for it. I can understand. It's like me going to work every day and then they be like, oh, you ain't getting your paycheck. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I work. It's just like with Aaron. When he was young, I'm just sitting there watching him. He didn't know this. Like, I look up to him, and he my little cousin. I look up to him like, bro. I done seen him. The coach is getting on to him. He'd be like, man, you got it. I done seen an athlete saying something to him. Man, you got it. Just like Andrew's game, he turned me up. That's the first time I ever seen him say something back to somebody. Hey, it made chills run through my body. Like, yeah, that's what we doing. We on that. Yeah, though. You can go ahead, though, Aaron.
I feel like, can you ask a question again?
So, what was I saying? So, was it about being an athlete?
No, it's about like how do we feel about, like, about being an athlete at Lexington. What's some things? That's
Oh
good
yeah,
and
so
bad
like being an
about it.
athlete at Lexington, what's some things that you love, and what's one thing or anything that you feel like needs to be changed about Lexington, the culture?
I feel like our fans, sometimes they be hating
Mm.
and like they be supportive at sometimes too, but like
When you win.
even now, like since we like 12-3, they still hating. Even the students at times. But the thing I love most is just like playing in front of like all the people I grew up with and like playing with them. And yeah, that's it.
So my biggest thing is because like I'm on the outside. Do you feel like, and this is both of y'all, do y'all feel like the right coaches are in the position? Do y'all feel like we are selecting the right coaches to be y'all coaches? Do y'all feel like y'all have the right people in place to make y'all be the best that y'all can be?
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I don't never try to throw people underneath the bus, but sometimes let's go above that. Who's selecting these coaches? I don't even. It's not their fault they're in these positions. We gonna look at it as a whole. We ain't gonna just sit up here and just go straight to the coaches. I'm looking at the superintendent, the city. I'm just looking at all above. This how Lexington is. TJ done been there 100 years. They will not get that man the football head position for nothing. And they know it was hurting them bad.
So you didn't get to play under TJ's like full like supervision. So you felt like that would have changed the culture that you were just talking about if you would have been in position?
TJ from here. So there is no I love you. I was in school with y'all parents. Ain't nobody ever had a problem with me. I never been in a fight with nobody. I never had enemies really. So I'm gonna love everybody as a whole. That's something I'm gonna say about TJ. When he said something to me, the same thing he said to me, he done said to everybody else. So I didn't take it personal. TJ, for example, with the basketball team, I done seen him yell at Aaron. I done seen him yell at Kamari. I done seen him yell. Some of them might take it like, bro, he doing too much. I done seen him yell at everybody. And he gonna be fair. If you can't, man, y'all finna hate me. If you can't play, bro, you're not playing, bro. We not finna. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Man. I'm tired of the parents. Oh my, man, I done seen your son, bro. I done played against your son. I done ran him over. He couldn't tackle me. How you gonna get out there with somebody that's 6'8", 2 something? How you gonna get? Look at me. I'm 5'5". You talking about my son? You saying that because you gonna take it personal because it's your son? But you gotta look at it like this. Like I came to reality with Demorion, for example. I salute him. He left a 2A school, went to a 7/8A school, and doing the same exact. Matter of fact, he's doing better than what he was doing down here. Because what? Because it's 1,000 Demorions down there. We not finna play like we need you. The coach, bro, I was sitting right there. The coach told him, "Hey, son, I love you to death. You ain't starting. We gonna start there. You a good athlete. You not finna play linebacker. No, you playing one position. We got 10 of you down here. If you a 5-star, we got other 5 stars, bro. We don't need you. So we gonna get that. When you come to Lexington, if you're good, then you can tell them you came from Florida. You gonna start until you show them that you can run 10 yards. You a dog, bro. It's like, bro, how is that a dog?
I feel like in Lexington, when my senior year, I seen exactly what you said. Now, let's just say 2011, I played with Al, Cody, all them. You didn't know that I was good at football because I moved from South Carolina. So, my thing is, my question for y'all, if you could go get an athlete right now from anywhere to build around you right now to just make a deep run or to go get a state championship, what state would you go do it from?
This state right here.
You'll do North Carolina.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to Texas. You wouldn't go to Florida.
It's the hoop state.
You think this the hoop state?
Yeah.
So you forgetting about the Florida boys.
And
What about you? Well, okay, that's basketball.
well, I ain't gonna
Football.
lie. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Football boy, North Carolina, I'm lead. But yeah, I'm like you. But I go, to be honest, I go from where you from. Y'all not garbage. Like, South Carolina is like, bro, they good. Like, it's just like, but you know what it is though? Again, I'm going back to that disease I was talking about. When you get so, and I'm not even gonna say just this It's Lexington. Like, I'm just being honest with you because I can go up the street. North Davidson not used to losing. Oak Grove not used to losing. Like, I can keep going. It gets so bad, bro. South Davidson went 9-0 in football. Like, you like.
It is. I get exactly what you're saying. But one thing I'm starting to see, though, is, okay, TJ a hell of a coach. Whatever he did with y'all, it looked like magic. Nah, because I'm just saying, the same team y'all have now, how come y'all couldn't win like that last year or the year before that? You feel me? I think it's about you gotta get the parents and the kids that's not buying in away. But what I seen from y'all over the summer was, when y'all come hoop with us, was, bro, y'all play as a team. You don't care if you score 20 points.
Because nobody
cares. Y'all want to win. And that's the difference, bro. And that's why I said, like, sports going to change, and we going to start winning when we get the right kids around that want to win. That it's not about stats. Because, bro, like, it's crazy because kids don't understand, like, okay, yeah, you are playing for stats. You are playing to be scouted, yes. But, bro, ain't no scout going to come see no dumbass kid. Ain't no scout going to come see no selfish-ass kid. Ain't no scout going to come see no ball hog. Because in college, you got to pass the ball how many times? Like 4 or 5 before you even take a shot. Football, you got to learn how to actually... See, people don't understand, bro. When it comes to this football shit, you got to know a lot. You got to know where to hit the hole. You got to be patient. You got to know how to beat. Quarterbacks got to know how to beat a cover 2. People don't understand, when you play football, you got to play the opposite position of what you're being told to play. If you're a quarterback, you got to play safety. You got to play DB. You got to learn how to beat yourself. And what I like about Aaron, about your game is, bro, you're probably the most patient kid I have ever seen in my motherfucking life. As far as like moving the ball up and down the court, bro, it's so. And then you're a leader on and off the court. If you ask me, you feel me, you are the MVP, cause like this shit wouldn't go right without you. You're a true point guard. And in college, you're going to be a motherfucking dog. Because you could go anywhere and play in the system, and you could slow the game down to where Aaron wants this to go. I can see how you play basketball, bro. It's so patient. It's crazy. And that's the crazy part. And then football, that's when I watched you play. I only watched you for a year. You're a patient runner. My thing is, most people, that's not coachable. That's talent. And some people don't understand that. Now, going to Lexington, you may feel like, I ain't going to get looked at like that because it's Lexington. So, you played in 2 different systems, right? You played in the Lee system, you played in the TJ system. My question for you is, which system worked? And why did it work?
I feel like definitely the TJ system. No hate to Lee. I feel like nobody really wanted to play for Lee. Nobody really had respect for Lee.
There we go.
But, you know, we love TJ. He do us right every single time. We love playing for him. That's why it worked.
So, like I said, we ain't throwing no shade, but
No shade.
you feel like Coach TJ makes y'all a team. It's like a brotherhood with y'all. Cause I've noticed y'all hanging out,
going on
y'all,
outings.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all having outings. I didn't see that with the previous coaches. And like I said, no shade. It's just, it goes back to my question. We gotta have the right people in place to make y'all like want to play. Like, I see it. Like he said, before the season start, I was nervous. Like, who gonna be the 2? Who gonna be the 3? Who gonna do this? We know we got Dre. We know we got Aaron. We got Kamari. Keon gonna step up. But now you come to the game, you like, oh man, Keon a different player. Kamari got a little different physical. Like, Dre played football. So the thing about it is, like, I just want the Lexington culture to understand, if Zay would have played 4 years of football, Keith, you don't know, he only played 1 year.
That year that you came and seen me, I played my junior and senior year. I'm not ever touching the football ever. No, I'm talking about no gators, no working on my footwork. It's just, that's why I tell people, it's not about how long you do something. It's about how bad you want it. You don't gotta do this for a long time. I just wanted it. Like I was in the weight room the times that nobody's around. I was running when nobody was around. Coach told me jump rope. I was jump roping when nobody was around. I didn't have to have a coach in front of me to make me want to do something. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You do things like, did I want to do it? No, I'm getting tired. But you do things like you love it. The things you don't want to do, you do it like you love it. The discipline. That's when that comes and step in. I got a leader sitting right in front of me. Coach used to always, bro, you a dog. Bro, you good. You gonna make it. You gonna do it. Not just with me because I'm family. Not with just him because he family. Not just with you because you his homeboy. He doing this with everybody. He doing it with the cornballs. He doing this with the special needs. He doing this with everybody. That's what I'm talking about. He's not picking and choosing who he talk to. If you go in Coach classroom right now, a special needs dude sitting right there, you say something to him, Coach gonna get on to you. Well, stop playing. Bro, that junk ain't even funny. I don't even play like that. That's him. It don't matter who you are. He just bro, that's my hero, bro.
If y'all could tell the kids something right now to get them ready for what they about to, come to high school, or even the boys from the Gators or any AAU team, cause we go anywhere with this. What could you say to them? What wisdom can you give them now? Because you done learned the game. Y'all both vets. You done learned the game. It's done process. What matters, what don't matter. What can you tell a kid right now that's watching our podcast with their parents? Like, it's gonna drive them to be the best that they can be. What advice can you give them?
I say you gotta fix your attitude now. Most of them, they got bad attitudes. They don't want to do anything. They think they're gonna get better overnight. You gotta put in the work in. You gotta fix your attitude. And you also gotta have fun with what you do. You can't just go out there just play, just be playing. You gotta have fun.
So, about you?
Well, I'm in the real working world now, so with the sports and stuff, I can butt in on that. But like Coach was saying, I ain't do it for that long because I just came with the same attitude that I had before. I didn't have a chance to be like, let's switch. I'm a good dude, bro. So it's like I never, like he said though, you gonna have to come up there with a better attitude. Cause again, some of y'all gonna be privileged. You can have an attitude just because you good. They still gonna let you play. But if you got an attitude and you ain't that good, yeah, you need to fix it. Because they not gonna play. This not nothing I'm thinking. This stuff that I was playing with. This stuff that I saw. My brother was a dog. He had a bad attitude. I didn't feel like that situation that he got caught up in got him off the team. I felt like that was a reason. That was a reason that though everybody could see and be like, yeah, he deserved. My brother been doing stuff, bro. He been saying that was just a reason, just like, yeah, this did it right here. But he was a dog. And to me, it's just like a point that wasn't proven. I'm not willing to lose trying to prove a point. I can take you out a couple, 2 games or something. It's gonna hurt, but you don't understand. Some people, my brother ain't been the same since that. You didn't just hurt him, you damaged him.
Well, shoot, bro. I had a terrible attitude, and I was a fucking dog at football. I used to change the play because I felt like it wasn't gonna work. I tell the coach, like, you suck. Like, I had a terrible attitude. I played football because I grieved a lot, and so in Little League I played running back. So, my mom was at every game. So in middle school, my mom died. So then it was like, damn, do you keep playing? Or do you, like, let that shit go? I did not play in South Carolina in 6th grade could play football. Like, you play 6, 7, and 8, and we played for championships. I didn't play the 6, I won 7 and 8. I got to high school when I was adopted. I got put in foster care. And I was like, well, shit, I'm going to see 9th grade, because we got a 9th grade team, just 9th graders. And you got a JV, and then you got a varsity. So I played my 9th grade year, and I was like, I just wasn't feeling that shit. Like, it ain't no, like some people, they parents there, you feel me? So it's like an extra little Like, damn, I'm playing in front of my mom, dad, my uncle in the Hall of Fame at my high school. So you want to live up to the fame of like somebody in your family. I'll never forget talking to Debo Samuel. That's my cousin. So Debo was younger than me, so Debo was a dog, like dog. I used to be like, why you play football, bro? Like, you could play basketball. You were pretty good at basketball. He said, it's a drive in you, cuz. It's a drive in you. And I'm saying that because what you just said, my attitude probably cost me a lot of scholarships. That's why I had to move to Lexington. People don't know that. My 11th grade year, I was about to go to the North and South game. That's a big game, all-star game. Where I think I had 19 and a half sacks. One game I had 10 forced fumbles. And that's on my mama grade. I was going crazy. I played with a different edge because bro, I got so good that in Little League, the middle school, remember I was telling you, my mom came to every game. Wherever my mom sat at in that stadium, nobody could sit there. I mean, I was well known in my seat. Like, I would go sit there. You know how you like pregame rituals? I would go sit in this section and just bow my head. Like, damn, bro. Like, do I really want to play football? I'll never forget, bro. It's a coach called Mickey Moss. He was like, if you don't never fix your attitude, Marquise, you ain't going to be shit. You know, a teacher can't talk to you like that. So you like, bro, you can't talk to me like that. He was like, I grew up with your family. And he was like, your attitude is going to change why a lot of scouts and people not looking at you. I'll never forget, bro, going into that's why I had to move to Lexington. People don't even know this. My coach was like, you know, at the end of the year, you got to do your pacer test and PE and all that shit. So I'm just in there bullshitting. I was talking to this girl. And he was like, how a star athlete not want to finish a pacer test? That shit don't make no sense to me. So I was like, bruh, it's the end of the year. I don't care. He was like, your mama should have raised you better. That's that trigger. I beat the shit out of this coach. Like, beat the dog shit out to the point. My dad said I had to come get me. That's why I had to finish 12th grade year up here. I lost my South Carolina State. What's the name? South Carolina. I had that visit to Florida. And I think it was Benedict. But in the blink of an eye, with a bad attitude, you don't understand, like, you feel me, like what you could cost. Like, just say, I ain't that tall, and I ain't that goddamn good, but you could possibly change your family's problems or anything like that if you adapt to what a coach is trying to tell you to do. So my next question is, how did you adapt to the new chemistry? How did you take on the role of being a leader? Because before you was like in the shadows, bro. And it's crazy. I don't know why, and I told you I did this. I don't know why you would ever think in your 4 years of playing high school basketball, you should be in the shadows. I thought it's because you a shy nigga. You feel me? Like you don't really like the spotlight. I don't be thinking, because I could tell that one game where you dropped like 20 something. It's not nothing. It's not you going to the sideline like, oh shit, yeah, what's up? It's like
Essential.
It's like, okay, bro, I know I can do that.
I do your
feel
stats.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy. So with being in the shadow of some people, which every basketball team got that guy that could be like Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey to me is the reason why the Sixers can let go of Embiid. You can build something around him, but you always have that other athlete that feels like, oh nah, this is my team. I've never got that demeanor from you, like this is my team. I feel like you be like, we family. Like we gotta win and lose together. That's the demeanor that you show. And if that's what Lexington want to stand for, that's what we need to stand for. You're not over arrogant. You don't care like about, I could tell, bro. I could tell the swagger you got. I tell my son all the time, you gotta be like that. My nephews, you gotta be like that. You see how he not, bro, the game ain't over. You could be blowing somebody out, bro. You're not celebrating or nothing. It's like, it's about business. And if that's the Lexington way, that's how we gotta look at it. You don't care about the fame. You don't care about the politics. You want to win, and it shows, bro. It shows from me looking as a fan a coach, you know, me looking up to you as a, you know, kid, I want to know why you act like that. Cause you've never been the years I seen you play basketball, bro, you're not a shadow player. You're a leader. Because if you was, let's just say, put you with Central and cancel out Lexington, like this is just Lexington squad, it wouldn't run right. Because you went from the shadows to the fame, to the popularity, to being the guy, and you don't even know it. Because it's like a windshield wiper. It don't matter to you as long as we're winning. That doesn't matter. So the demeanor you got, where you get that from?
I don't really know. I've always been like that. My dad always tell me how my demeanor is. And it's like, from a young age, I've always been like this. I never cared for the fame, just about winning. It's just natural to me. I don't force it or anything.
Do you feel like this team you on now got what it take to make it over the hump?
Definitely.
Is it because of chemistry, or is it because y'all like brothers and y'all know each other game? Like, can you go through your squad right now? I already know the answer. I just want them to hear it because this is going to change a lot of athletes. Can you go through your squad and tell me something? You don't got to say it on camera, but can you tell me what one of your players do wrong and what one of them do right? Can you put them in the best predicament to win?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a true point guard.
That's a true point guard. And people don't understand that. And you can tell with the way that you run the game. But I'm telling you straight up, you probably are, and this is not because I'm on camera or nothing like that, I've not seen a point guard like that. There's not, it's not, you know what? In South Carolina, I've never seen a point guard move the ball and the team so, like, easy. And it's like you like, bro, all right, we got to get right here. This is what we got to do. We could be down and you still, like, calm. Like, it's like, but the demeanor done changed to y'all, though. From last year to this year, y'all changed. I don't know if I ain't throwing no shade. I don't know, like, maybe you get rid of some people, you feel me, like, they feel like they just know it all. And, bro, I know how that go because I used to be that person. You can't tell me nothing on a football field I don't know. But I've learned in the past 3 years that I'm coaching, you need help. You need to go to somebody you feel like, all right, bro, you grown, but you need help. I see a major difference from y'all from last year to this year. From Lee to the first year with TJ I seen to now, it looked totally different. He hold y'all accountable. And that's for the past 2 years I've seen. And it's crazy because I go to TJ for football stuff. People don't understand, bro, like, people like you, kids like you, gonna make it because y'all are like, y'all humble. You're not a disrespectful kid. I've never seen you, if you get took out the game, you're not emotional. It just flow to you. You plan on going to college?
Just for academics. No,
you don't want to play sports no more?
I knew that was coming.
See, the thing about, a lot of y'all might not know about Aaron, he's an outstanding tennis player. He's an even more crazy golf player. So to say you're not going to college for sports, my question to you is, what's your plans for your senior year? Are you going to leave it all on the floor?
Definitely. That's what I'm doing right now, leaving it all on the floor.
So in the end, like, truth be told, it's like saying this your last ride. This it for you, sports-wise.
I may walk on for golf in college.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
So what do you have to say to the critics who say, because, you know, I'm out there with the camera and I hear everything. So what do you have to say to the people that say, Aaron is not being aggressive? Aaron won't drive. Why did Aaron pass that? What do you have to say to that?
I feel like at times I don't be aggressive, and like I could be more aggressive at this times and at this times, but like I feel like I know what's best for myself. I see it differently. I'm out there, you know, and when I don't be aggressive, we get a wide open shot. I feel like we don't make it.
True point, guard. So your answer basically you saying, I know I can go get that point, but it's about the camaraderie of my team. I can be selfish and go get that 2 points, but I know when I drive, that's gonna leave Dre open, that's gonna leave Kamari open, Keon for the 3, Eric might be for the 3. So you trying to get everybody involved as a point guard.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, this me because I was a point guard. In some games you got to turn that switch on because y'all go against people who don't have a true point guard, and this is what I had to learn after I got out of school. Teams used to prepare their defense for me. So the game plan be, we got to stop Aaron. We got to stop Dre. So if they, quote unquote, try to stop Aaron, that leaves who open? You see what I'm saying? So this me as a player, as a family member, as a fan of you, sometimes you got to just turn that switch on at the beginning. To see, it's like boxing. I'm going to throw a jab to see how you react to it. So when I come out, tip the ball, if I score 5 points straight, I got to see if y'all going to switch up. Because a lot of times, and you know this as a point guard, if they sitting there playing zone the whole time, what is that telling y'all?
You can't shoot.
Y'all can't shoot. So how do you beat a zone?
You gotta drive it, get in the paint.
So this what me, him, and other people be saying. Why y'all sitting there passing it all day? You gotta go. So that's what I'm saying. When you gotta turn that switch on, if you on defense, you in a 2-3, and you stay in a 2-3, what does that tell another team? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Like, we just sit here, we ain't moving. But if Aaron coming down, driving in, going crazy, that changed the whole game. So I respect that you a true point guard. You try to get the team involved, but I think to make y'all even better, if this is it, you gotta leave it all on the floor for you and your team. Like, because we done seen you done score 25, 26, 30, you know what I'm saying? So we know it's in you. So when the game is over, I'm like, dang, we lost by 3. Aaron had 10. Aaron had 10 points with 10 assists. You could have had 20 points, 10 assists. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't that I'm trying to criticize you. I'm just saying, like, we know it's in you. We know you got it. And we be like, man, the game is over. He played good, but I wish he would have been more aggressive. I wish he would have shot more. Because, as you know in basketball, it's all about rhythm. Mm-hmm. Now, I know this from the past. Like I said, no shade. You didn't shoot because you was being forced to just be a point guard. Now, we see Aaron got that trigger on him. So, we don't get mad when you shoot 10 shots because we know it's all about rhythm. You might miss the first one, but you're going to hit that second one. You might miss the third one, but you're going to hit the fourth and fifth one. So, I don't know, man. I just feel like y'all can make a state run this year.
I do. I feel like I'll take y'all over everything. I just feel like it's just...
Y'all just got to, like... I think if I could walk in the locker room, this is what I would say. Y'all got to know who y'all are. When y'all walk out this locker room, everybody in here got to know, like, I'm a dog. Like, I get tired of seeing other schools post this player and talk about this player when we got Aaron, when we got Dre. Like, and we got to stop losing to teams that we ain't supposed to lose to. And that goes back to y'all saying the culture, like, accepts losing. I think we just got to get over that. Like, I'm coming to the game looking like, dang, we beating them. It's third quarter. How we lose by 5 or 6? So that's what I be saying. Like, in them moments, you got to take over.
Do you feel like from starting what y'all started at? When y'all lose y'all first game? Like,
It was 11-0.
So do you feel like the fans changed from 11-0 to 12-3?
Definitely.
You
Yeah.
feel like the school feel like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But let me tell you something, bro. Them 3 losses, who gives a fuck about them? I'm going to keep it a band with you. I needed y'all to lose.
I swear to God.
That's my word. I needed you to lose, bro.
I'm not glad y'all lost.
Yeah, I'm not glad you lost, but
I'm happy y'all did.
Yeah, bro. I feel like y'all could go to state, bro. I really do. I don't know. I mean, somebody around in the community, I was having an argument with them. I don't know, Marquise. They miss his son. Now they missing you. Your ass ain't at the game. You ain't seeing what the fuck I'm looking at. You talking to me about something, bruh. I'm telling you right now, on this camera right now, y'all can go to state, bruh. Because y'all play together. Like most teams, bruh, that's why I said I don't feel like Reedsville gonna win it all. They run through one person. And if you really can stop that one person, or you can, bruh, if he gonna go out there and score 40, okay. You feel me?
But let's talk about that. Aaron, as a point guard, is anybody scoring 63 points on you?
No.
Okay. Because ain't no way. That's so disrespectful.
Bro, then like if you get 63 put on your head, just think like, damn, bro, I remember you. What is that nigga guarding me that game?
Yeah,
I dropped
like
63.
that's on you forever, man. I had 63 on you, but this the thing though. Your opponent show up to the game like, Aaron can't have 20 tonight. When you have 20, we know Dre gonna give us 15. We know Kamar gonna give us 10, 15. We know Colin gonna give us Eric. But if Aaron comes and scores 20, it's nobody can beat y'all. There is we love that you get everybody involved. We love that, you are, like he said, a true point guard. But if Aaron is scoring 15 and 20 a game, nobody can beat y'all. Because that means what? Y'all are running. You scoring, and if your point's coming, everybody else's points gonna come. But I understand the game plan is probably, and I ain't in the locker room, it's probably feed Dre first. Set Dre up. Which is beautiful because we love that Dre is comfortable in the post now. But, hey, I done swung it to you 3 times, Dre. I'm finna get mine. Because listen, I'm a basketball fanatic. Your pops know, like, we used to go at it in the backyard. So, like, to see you now is like, dang, that's little Aaron. Like, that's little Aaron. And my question to you is, do you feel pressure that you have to be a certain player when you show up? Do you feel like it's like you got to be this way because somebody else is looking at you, or it's a lot of pressure for you to really run the team, or do you just go out there and have tunnel vision?
There's never no pressure for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
So when you was at the Y training with your daddy, did you do that because you wanted to? Or did you do that because like he made you?
I definitely wanted to. I love just doing that when
That's
a
a
body
difference.
moment.
So when you got injured, and you was on the sideline last year, how did you see the game from a different perspective then? Like, was you on the sideline, like, boy, we supposed to run this, like, you running this wrong, or was you coaching from the sideline, or was you just soaking it all in, like, dang, when I get back out there, it's gonna be totally different?
Yeah, I was definitely soaking it all in. So I was seeing all the problems and all the things I could have done in that moment right there. I was just taking a mental note.
So, this is a question I got for both of y'all. So, Aaron first. If that's something that you could tell your little brother right now, it's just sports related, what advice would you give him? Because eventually he's going to be in your position. I see him at the Y almost every day. Same thing that you used to do. What advice would you give him? One, and then Zay, what advice would you give Aaron? Because you're a grown man now. You ain't getting to run the ball no more. You don't get to show up on game night. So what advice would you give him for his senior year, and what advice would you give your little brother?
For my little brother, I would tell him to take it serious. He's not really taking it serious right now. I feel like he don't really want to go to the Y at times. You know, when my dad be pushing him and stuff like that, he be like acting like a little crybaby. He just gotta push through that. 'Cause I was in his shoes too, and I used to want to work a lot and a lot. I feel like that's what got me here today. But he's gotta stop being a little crybaby and step it up.
So these moments matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it starts.
So Zay, you know what I'm saying? You're a grown man now. You know what I mean? You in the workforce, which is no shade. It's a beautiful thing to have a job, be employed. You got you pay for your own roof over your head, got your own car, you financially stable. Not saying that's a bad thing, but if you can go back to be a senior, what advice would you give to him in that moment?
Mm. I could go back. Some things I would have did different too, but yeah, I just want you to know, just like even when it come down to you playing basketball, like you was saying, I'm trying to. Well, you done told me, and I feel like you probably, Aaron. The reason I feel like you ain't going to college, I feel like you burnt out. You've been doing this since, bro, like since you was a toddler, bro. Like so, I think you just burnt out of it. But I'm sorry if I'm laying it all on the line. Like he just said, I keep up with your stats. I come to the game because of you. When you don't score them 20 points, and I be like, Aaron, you could have shot that. Sometimes I be them fans that they talking about me saying I be the one yelling too. I'm with your dad every time. I'm yelling too, Aaron, take that shot. I understand it, bro. In order for you to, bro, you gonna have to take them to make them, bro. You don't know if you would have. Nah, I wouldn't go make that. No, you don't never know, bro. You can shoot. I had a debate with somebody. I'm not gonna say the person I mentioned because they gonna feel like I'm trying to be funny or something or hating. But I was asking. I said, "Who you think better?" No man, bumped it. I'm gonna say the name. I said, "Who you think better, Aaron or Jalen?" Cause let me tell you, me and Jalen might have had our ups and downs, but bro, I can't take his talent away. He a dog, bro. He was a dog. They said, Jalen, he gonna go get his every game. Aaron more of control. I never played basketball, so like when Coach was over here talking to me about the same thing he telling you now, I was like, yeah, I feel you, but I ain't know nothing he was talking about till you just broke it down. But because I never played, so I'm like, control, but Jalen dropping 20, 30 a game. They said, bro, Aaron controlling the ball, so me watching you Andrew's game and how he just all on you, trying to knock the ball out your hand, you just like, man, get back. You ain't finna do nothing. Like, you just controlling the ball. Some people get all riled up and lose the ball or trying to shoot it knowing you ain't gonna make that when 2, 3 people. But back to the question, though, the advice I can just give you, bro, like, Aaron, it's all about you right now. I ain't trying to be funny. You've been, like they said, in the shadow since your freshman year. You playing varsity ball since your freshman year. Not because, see, basketball is a different thing. You just got to be good. You're not going to start on that court if you're not a good athlete as a freshman. Football, we don't got that many people, so everybody's just out there. Basketball, you ain't got to have that many people as football. So it's like, it's about you right now, bro. Yes, it's about everybody else, but when you land it all on the line, it's like Kobe and Michael. Bro, there's no way. You seen what they said with Kobe. He going to take that last shot every time. I'm not giving you the ball. I don't care if we down 2 points. I'm taking the last shot, bro. Because if we being honest, like they said, you the MVP right now. You is the person we looking for. If you got hurt right now, you know all this they talking about right now, the going, making it all the way to States, all that. If you got hurt right now, all that's going to be, it's over. It's over. Because without you, there is no Dre. There is no Maury. There's no none of them. It takes you to have all them put together because as bad as you don't want to say it, it's your team, bro. It's your team. And like they said, you a leader on and off the field. You know why I said, bro, I want Aaron on there, bro. I want to talk to Aaron. You know what you did that thing at Andrews that I like? I told your dad this.
What's that?
Your mom and your little brother was walking to the car. You told Mr. Boston, now hold on. I'm about to go walk my mom to the car real quick. I'll come back. I sat there and watched you do it. And everybody like, bro, that's some people in our generation, that's why they always talk about our generation. They don't think like that. Something can happen to your mama and your little brother. But you prevented that from happening by just walking with them. Anything can happen. You were Andrews, bro. And you walked them. It don't matter if we at the school, you still do it. I sat there and watched you Andrews now. Like, I can respect them. And I'm going to say this because I've been wanting to say this too because I had a person at my job talking about the generations. They like, my generations. They generation, like I tell Coke and them, I would have loved to meet a Mr. Luther. I would have loved to do some of the things they did. I would have loved not to have cell phones and stuff. But the good thing about them, they get to see both sides. We can't never go back in their generation. They get to see our generation and their generation. We just get to see ours and hopefully our kids, because some of us don't even make it to see our kids' generation. We dead at 15, 16. So that's why I just feel like back then, we could never, that's why when they be comparing us, our athletes to theirs, I'm like, y'all got to think about it. Y'all had a different drive in y'all. Y'all didn't have some of the parents we got ain't just giving you stuff. Like he told, Coach talk, he was like, bro, my mama and my dad had it, but they weren't giving me nothing. When I wanted to play AAU, they wouldn't just put me out there because I'm saying I'm good. They gonna come watch to see if I'm good. I'm not wasting my money just because everybody else doing it. And that's what I be feeling like. And you gotta, that's why with me, everybody like, oh, people be riding you or whatever. But it's like, bro, you don't know what I have done. You don't know how many cash apps I done sent to people. You don't know none of that. So you thinking they ride me because I'm a football, I'm homecoming king. Well, I don't care about none of that. I swear to, I don't care about none of that. For me to be a leader and people to follow me, I care about that more than people caring about me being homecoming king or me having 3-4 touchdowns. It wasn't about me. Like I used to tell people, when my receivers used to come to me, man, Zay, you ain't had that good of a night. Well, I went crazy. I said, you know why that was, right? They was like, why? I was like, hey, well, I'm going to let you just go soak it in. I don't want you to think about it later. Go watch film, because that's what I do. I noticed they blitzing the whole game. So guess what that's going to do? Open up the middle of the field and all the receivers. They worried about me running. So you're going to have you 100 receiving yard game. You're going to have this. If we focusing on you shooting your threes, what they going to start doing? They going to start leaving the paint. Dre, boom, boom, boom. That's what happened Central game. You start feeding Dre. So then after that, you start blurring. They ain't know what to do. You sealed the game. You had what you have 5 threes in the last quarter?
Yeah.
You had 5 threes in one quarter. Fourth quarter.
So what's y'all toughest loss?
My toughest loss, my bad. I'm gonna let you go. Woo! My toughest loss was North Row End. Because I wasn't doing that well that game. But when it was time to do well, I was doing well. Which is fourth quarter. I don't care if I have 100 yards. I'm just wanting to win. I don't care if you don't give me the ball. But if you're not giving me the ball, trying to hope something work, nah, I'm not there for that. Now, if this running back or this person is going crazy and you just like, Zay, we can't afford to take him out. He rushes for 20 every time we give him the ball. How can I get mad at that? But I get us to the 1 yard line. You take me out. I'm thinking you're going to run the ball with Devin or DeMarion. We go with the quarterback. He fumbles on the 1 yard line to win the game. You run and counter with JV lineman because 2 of our starting linemen is out. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? This is nothing that I'm not hating on the coach and the nothing. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot afford, if we give Aaron the ball and we be like, Aaron, we want you to pass it to the paint. But Aaron go and he get a step back and he wide open and he still passes to the paint. I'm not blaming the coaching. I'm blaming him. But in that right there, you call him the plays. Some of us is too scared to change the play because, boy, if I had Andy say so, I don't care what he talking about. Either you going to see me or you going to just have to get cussed out by the coaches. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me after this game. Give me the ball. That's what I would have said. We on first down on the goal line. We run counter. He fumbled off air.
I'm not running counter.
Why was we run? No, my whole thing is why was we running counter in the first place? I think everybody's just missing what I'm saying. We got JV linemen. They can't even do counter on JV. You gonna run counter when I tell you he came through the hole, didn't touch nobody. The ball just came out. Game over.
So that's your toughest loss.
It's my toughest loss, and I wasn't even doing nothing that game. I'd have had some losses that I was sad, but that loss kind of hurt me because it's like I'm thinking you taking me out to run the ball with a bigger back, but you're taking me out because you want, I guess, blocking. I don't know. I didn't understand that loss. I should say I still don't. And nobody can explain it to me other than you run a counter with JV line. You cannot. There's no other reason we lost that game. You got to think about it. My boy Trap showing out. You can ask him. Trap's sagging.
Nah, he forced the fumble. That's how y'all got
Forced the
ball back.
fumble. They give it to me. We get to the 1 yard line.
He forced
But
the
you know,
fumble.
some players don't understand. Like, okay, I get what you're saying, but from a coach's standpoint,
Mhm.
I would try to run counter at the goal line to confuse the defense. So a counter play is supposed to like open, like it's supposed. If you block it right, it is supposed to just
I respect,
yeah.
I respect
Well,
that, Marquis.
but
Not with your JV lineman.
nah,
On
nah.
Not with your JV lineman on
And y'all
varsity.
on the one, first down.
You got to think about it. Big Cam out and Daniel. That's our center. And then Cam, what was he playing? I forgot what he was. Man, it don't matter. You not run counter with no JV lineman, and they can't even. The reason I'm not going crazy really this game. That's why again, ask my lineman what I did for them. This on camera. None of my skill players even know this, but they finna know now. I bought all them something to eat. I can't do this without y'all. I can't do this with, and they the most humblest ones, cause they feel like they in the shadows. We blocking for y'all, but Cam done took somebody all the way to the end zone. We don't see that. You just see me going to the end zone. But how did I get to this end zone? I respect y'all. I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. That's our biggest downfall too when it comes to football. I love all my skill. I'll take all my skill players. We just need some linemen. I don't feel like half these teams will beat us with linemen.
But that's your toughest loss.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours?
It has to be my freshman year when we played
Thomasville. I knew you was
At
there.
home.
That boy is stuck on top.
Oh yeah.
That hurt me.
Mhm.
I had the game of my life. And the game before that, when we played at their house, they beat us like by 30. So we came back. It was going back and forth all game. Come down in the last moment. No, it went to overtime. That was a crazy
I remember that game. Because I remember you had shot it and made it. And then I think when you went to go for the game winner, you had missed. I remember that game. That was a crazy game. Boy, that jump was lit.
So today you're facing your coach, your old coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not playing him.
We played them first game of the season.
So y'all not playing them.
Y'all
y'all
playing
play
again, y'all?
Mm-hmm. We don't play them again.
Oh, I thought y'all played in the
Yeah.
game.
Who y'all play today?
Southeast Guilford.
Oh.
Okay. They good?
Uh,
Nah. So how many you think you about to go drop?
I mean, I think this interview kind of turned them up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it did, bro. I think it did.
Yeah, they
man.
playing a 3-13 team.
yeah. Definitely gotta go for 20 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in closing, I'm gonna ask y'all. 5 years from now, what are you doing? 5 years from now, what are you doing?
5 years. I ain't gonna say I got a little something going on right now, so hopefully it fall through. We gonna be good. That's all I can say. But 5 years, I'm probably gonna be sound pretty good. I ain't gonna be doing the same thing. I'm not that type of person. I'm not comfortable with my job. I'm not comfortable with the money. I'm making a decent amount of money, but I'm not comfortable because I can make more. I'm able to make more.
So in 5 years, you're gonna be in a career versus in a job.
And I'm gonna come back to this podcast with my keys on the table to my house I'm gonna buy and all that good old stuff.
In 5 years.
I'm gonna buy a house. I'm telling you. It's like everything I done told people. You gotta think about it. You talking to a person. That's why I think everybody be like, man, Isaiah's just different from the rest of them and this and that. I was the black sheep, bro. So I gotta prove a point. It's not even about proving a point to y'all. It's me. I prove a point to myself. I think it's funny now, like the times that you wasn't doing this, doing that, the times you wasn't there to versus you here now. But I already know why you here. Like you can't do that with me because I know why you here. That's why I tell Aaron, but you got great supportive parents. Both of them there, almost every game. Yes, your dad gonna leave. That's just a dad. Yes, he gonna leave if he feel like you ain't doing what you supposed to do. Yes, he gonna get mad. Yes, he gonna yell at you. Mama gonna get on the dad for yelling at you, cause that's the mama. So dad gonna get mad and tell you could have did this, cause he when you say he's there doing them moments, y'all doing bonding time and y'all training, he know what you can do. That's why that's why I get on the people when they be like, they think your dad hard on you. I done had to really argue with some people, cuss a couple people out, because I'm like, bro, his dad not hard on him. Some of y'all just not used to people having a dad, so you don't know. Some people got dads and they sit at home and watch the game when they can just get up and come watch them. There's no way I'm gonna have a child, and I'm not gonna miss my child game for nothing. That's like, these times they gonna remember, because if your mom and dad not there, I done seen it. If your dad not there, you play different. It can be a good or a bad thing, but I just see you play different. You know he's not there, cause you don't hear Ja, shoot Ja. You don't hear that. That's when you know he's not there. So yeah, 5 years from now, I can just imagine what you gonna be, bro. Like, I see it though.
Nah, 5 years I'm gonna be exactly where I want to be. You know, I think I'm gonna do 4 years in college, and after that, you know, make a decent amount of money in college. You know, work my way up to like a little business or a decent job. You know, on the right path.
Now, it's one thing we did mention in this podcast that every episode I mentioned. So, us as black males, we go through a lot. I want to ask both of y'all, mental health, what does that mean to y'all? When y'all hear that, what does that mean?
I think you should be taken more serious. Take time for yourself. Do whatever you gotta do. Like, just like cope with it. Yeah.
Mentally, are you in a good position? Because like we all collectively say, you humble, you don't seem bothered, you don't seem phased, but sometimes in black males, that's a disguise. You pretended. So here as family, because we all family here, are you good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay.
Especially I give time to the Lord.
Okay.
You know, prayer works. You got to talk to the Lord about anything you're going through.
Absolutely.
He's gonna help you with it.
About you, Zay? Because I mean, without going back, because we, you know what I'm saying, we in closing, I personally know you've been through a lot. I know you've been tested on and off the field in life, relationships, family. When you hear mental health, what do you hear? What do you think? What's the first thing that come to mind?
My life. It's like, I done, like you said, I done been there. I'm still going down that road a little bit, because mental health, you don't understand it. It's just like with death, you never know when it's gonna come. You don't never know when you're gonna get depressed. Money don't bring happiness. I get tired of it. It brings happiness because it's temporary. But it's like, we all go through stuff. We all can fake it to make it right now. But bro, you're not gonna tell me. It'd be sometimes you just sitting alone and you just be like, dang. And you would just be depressed. Like, you be depressed and just happy the next. I go through that. Still to this day, I'm not finna fake it because the camera in front of me. It's like, because you just don't understand certain things. But like you said, I go to church and everything. And God, it's like when I go to church on Sundays and start my week over for the next week. It's like he said, I've been tested a lot of times, but it's like in my head, it's like I'm really taking a real test and I'm trying to pass it. You gotta pass it, bro. We all going through something. I always look at it like somebody out here going through way worse than me. Look at him, bro. I done seen this man, like, he take care of kids, like he say, they're my kids, but you know, my kids is not my kids, still my kids, bro. Like, he take care of kids, he got to put a roof on. He going through it worse than me, got a newborn. I ain't got to deal with none of that. So it's like, his mental code, I just be like, bro, I don't know, he lost his father. Like, so he's going through it worse than me, I should say, because there's been times I be looking at Coach, like his dad, I always notice when his dad or something, anniversary, whatever, he'll go and set flowers or balloons, whatever, he gonna make it about his dad that day. But it's always something in his face. That's why I know when he mad. And Coach don't cuss, y'all, so when he cuss, just know you need to get away from him. Yeah, like, it's something always in his face that day. It means something to him. And every day, I just feel like it's something I gotta point. I'm not there yet. 5 years, that's still not long enough. I got some things I gotta prove to some people because they didn't believe, bro. They didn't believe. Not just sports people not understanding that. I'm talking about me. They didn't believe in me, bro. They didn't believe that I would be here talking to Coach right now. They didn't believe that I would be talking like this. They thought I was gonna be in the streets, locked up, dead. I wasn't the one, I should say. Now I feel like I'm still striving to show him like, bro, I'm not that person. That's why with the bosses and stuff, like Grammy, I love Grammy to death. Like, I'm saying this on camera because that's my dog. Cause I remember my senior night, I was crying bad because they did what they did. Grammy was like, God got you, but if you never leave me, I'll always be here for you. And she ain't left me since, bro. And I done been into it with people that she loved dearly. I done stuff to people that she loved dearly, but she never left my side, bro. Never. Like, still to this day she there. And that showed me what true love was, because I never really felt it. I really knew, like, this is what it feel like to love somebody. So imagine it, your whole family loving you like that. Look at Marquis. I didn't even know his mom had passed away to the day. I didn't know that. It fucked me up like, damn, I didn't even know that. And that trigger he was talking about, it ain't about what you said, it's about what done happened. So right then, he just flashed. He been waiting on it. He been waiting on somebody to say something about his mama. It's not that I wanted to do it. It's just like with me, I let stuff build up. So when I flipped out senior night, everybody like, oh, he tripping. You don't do stuff like that, but you don't know what it took for me to get right here. This the reason I'm tripping. Now, if I break it down to you, then you're going to be like, dang, that's why he tripped out like that. You don't know what I've been going through this season. You don't know what the been said to me. You don't know what I done to help people. So when I flip, it's no calming me down when I get to that point. And I don't want you to I don't never want you to trick yourself out your position, bro. I tricked myself out my position that night. I could have handled it different. I could have pulled him to the side and talked to him about it. Because you know what that showed me? The next game, I could have went stupid.
Welcome to the Real Spill podcast with real people in real time with real stories.